Oh shit. Uh, it's a funny thing about the 3D world, how it's connected to all these other dimensions, but it's the only dimension that anybody could see. But then like things just break for no reason, or it's like electrical, or you have this really complex machine that has you know all these moving parts and wires and everything, and the mother might work for 20 years and not a problem with it, even covered in grease and people banging on it, all this, and then you get a brand new thing, you drive it off the lot, and then all of a sudden, no power. And you get it towed, you take it to 5 mechanics, nobody can figure it out, right? I guess the universe tried to tell me something. Normally, before, when I get all messed up, all of a sudden, reality around me start melting, and things just start breaking like everywhere. I go to work, and then all of a sudden the grain elevator stops working. The freaking lights start flickering and shit. Like a machine, a bolt pops out of there. It's like what the hell? Everything's just like breaking everywhere. But now it's like reverse. In the last week, first of all, is my mouse. It probably needs new batteries, but I don't have any batteries 'cause, it costs money and shit. So my mouse was starting to be where I have to double click everything in order to get one click. But sometimes if I wanted to double click something, it'd be 3 clicks. So then I replaced it with a wired mouse for a while. And I realized I got a brand new mouse in my bag for my new laptop, which I haven't had to use because I got my old one working because of the monitor I borrowed, blah, 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 blah. Right? And then the monitor I got, told you the story, how that got busted. But it got knocked down, broke everything, but the monitor didn't get broken until I tried to pop the screen back in, and then I broke it. Damn it. So I got my brand new monitor, right? And my brand new monitor, it's like 30-inch wide, curved screen. It's pretty decent. Nothing too expensive, not too shabby. And it's got volume control and stuff on it in the settings. I'm like, oh, sweet. And it won't work. Like, I don't know if there's no speakers to it or if that's just, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, it has a headphone plug. Well, nice. So I can plug my headphones into that because my headphone jack on my laptop just went out in the last couple days. So just like a day before, 2 days before I got the monitor. So I'm like, oh, okay, so it works with my headphones as long as I plug it into the screen now. That's awesome. Okay. Then yesterday I get a new, I have an old surround sound system, but in a place I live, somebody picked it up and took the center channel, fucking beat it against something. It's all smashed, whatever, works fine. But it's got a sub, it's kind of loud. I'm in my folks' house. It was great when I lived alone, I crank it up. But I don't do that very often now. I just do it through headphones because, everybody's in the same spot. Well, so then I got a small little bar center channel like speaker that goes underneath and plugs in to the monitor instead. So then this works out really good. Well, then 2 nights ago, all of a sudden, my headphones get a short in them. And I'm like, oh my God, everything's breaking. But then I found, okay, if I take the wire and I loop it and hang it over, it's got a microphone on it. If I take it, loop it over and kink it hard on that part so it's got a loop around my ear, then it'll work for now. Because I got a new Bluetooth set coming on the way. Okay. We're dragging from the back. We're coming up. All right. So then today, get to school, go to class, and I go for a break. And I'm gonna roll my own cigarettes, but today I bought a pack of cigarettes because I don't want to take the time. It's a habit you gotta work my way out of, gotta get through it sooner or later. So I get out, I flick my lighter that I had to borrow from my brother, and he doesn't smoke, so he doesn't really need a lighter necessarily. But then it's like a third full, and the flint pops out. I'm like, son of a... A lady pulls up, parks across the street. I'm like, I should go ask her. She goes inside, comes back out. I was like, running down the street. I was like, hey, can I borrow a lighter? She's like, no, I don't have one. I did, not even in the console. No, the new vehicles, they don't have cigarette lighters. It's just as well. Okay. Now I'm on lunch. I'm like, well, fuck. Got a new pack of cigarettes. Got like a carton at home that I can roll. It's been affecting me more lately, so I know I need to exercise or run. Everything's going forward and backwards at the same time. I'm still gonna walk all the way into town to the gas station where I got that pack of cigarettes this morning when I got a ride in, and then walk all the way back out, and then walk all the way back in because I live right by that gas station. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my steps in today. I shouldn't have worn my jacket though because it's raining this morning, and now I'm cooking. Well, so I'm walking, and to watch the school zone, there's a cop sitting there. As I'm walking by, he rolls down his window, say hey. I'm like, hey, you wouldn't by a chance have a freaking lighter in there, would you? He's like, I might. Let me look. And then he's like, he checks his pockets and everything. He's like, oh man, I might have left it in my other clothes. Shit, let me check. And he looks in the console, and it's a new vehicle, so it doesn't have a cigarette lighter. He checks the door. There's nothing in there. He gave up smoking, so he swears it uses the packets in the lip now. And there's a vape cartridge in the door. He's like, oh yeah, I probably took that off a kid. Yeah, I gotta get that out of here. He's like, hold on, let me go through my bag in the back. And he's going through the bag, and sure enough, he has a fucking torch lighter. As you can tell, it's all beat up one. He probably took off of some kid or somebody that had like a drug pipe. And he's like, oh, here we go. And then he's trying to light it, and he's trying to light it, and the motherfucker won't light. And I'm like, oh my God. And then we finally like cornered in by the door. And then it's so weak. It's like on its last leg. This guy probably got one light left in it, and it lights my cigarette. He's like, no, you won't have to walk. Once I said, I'm still gonna walk. Walk all the way back. Eat my salad. That's what I brought today. I get too tired in the afternoons. Eating dinner from last night, which my mom makes like German stuff. Like home cooked meals, like that my grandmother kind of made. Like last night was pork chops, and I don't know, like mashed potatoes, meatloaf. It's those heavy meals. It'll freaking feed you for a whole day if you don't eat. Last night was salad. I'm like, hell yeah. Some my pork chop, big old salad, and then I just brought a salad to work. So, yeah, I got some good sleep for once. Hallelujah to that. So, here's my funny story for the day.